And it's the Pacers with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. On up the court. Goes up. And he takes that one up and powers it through. George with the ball. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And he is also so good at getting his hands on the ball without fouling when an opposing player is on his way to the hoop. That's a real knack. Excellent hand-eye coordination makes that possible for him.
The Pacers making a change here. And George drops them both. And Miami has possession. 11-point game. Pass to Wade. Number 76. Just 5 to shoot. Wade up top. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And he banks in the layup. Now, here is George. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Heat on offense. Trailing by 13. Pass to Wade. Now, Dang. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Now, here is George. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now, here's Wade. Outside Dang. Right side Dang. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's George. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Left side Dang. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Heat making a switch here. And here are the Pacers now. Here's George. Good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Wade outside. Wade right side. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside down. To the inside. Number 76. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Shot denied. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Indiana on D. They lead by 11. Here's Dang. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now, here is George. Fires from the wing. No good. Pass to Wade. Fires from 14. Here's Whiteside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's George. Offensive rebound, Pacers. The second chance effort. No one. They get a hand on it. Now Dan. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Wade. And he uses the glass on the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here comes George. Can't get it to fall.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Wade outside. Outside Dan. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Drops the first one, and the Pacers making a switch here. Shots good from the stripe.
Big time trip to the line there, bringing this down to a one-possession game.
And here's George. And he finishes nicely on the way.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Wade outside. Left side down. Wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Good on the first, and that so he gets them both.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
Here comes George. Here's Hibbert. Misses from close range. And here is Dang. 3-on-3. Napier. Misses the layup.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Outside, George. No luck. They push it up. Napier. Augustin grabs the board.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's George. No good with the layup.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Napier. Napier nails it, and that shot brings them to within just one. George with the ball, and they go to the intentional foul, and the Heat making a change here. Here's Hill, and he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that second one is good. Getting both at the line.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-pointer.
Timeout called the Heat. Back to Dan to tie it up. It's rebounded by Indiana. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that he's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's the three, and there's the rejection. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. scores the first, Nick. So he gets them both,
and that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's Wade. So it's in the air. Paul George.